Soft piano music, cinematic of a nervous woman standing before Judge Caprio. A single mother walks into Judge Caprio's courtroom, holding back tears, hiding her struggle behind a brave smile. But when she finally speaks, the entire courtroom falls silent. What happens next? No one saw coming. Camera pans over the courtroom. Judge Caprio greets people warmly as the woman steps forward. Judge Caprio, gentle voice. "Good morning, ma'am. What brings you here today?" Woman, soft, trembling voice. "Good morning, Your Honor. I got a ticket for parking in a restricted zone. I wasn't supposed to, but I had no choice." Judge Caprio, curious. "No choice? Tell me what happened." Slow motion, her eyes well up. Her story begins with heartbreak and a desperate decision made out of love. Dimly lit home, toys scattered, alarm clock reading 5:30 a.m. Sarah, a single mom of two, works 2 jobs just to keep food on the table. That morning, her youngest son had a fever, and she rushed him to the hospital, never realizing she parked in a restricted zone. Woman, voice breaking. "I wasn't thinking about the sign. I was just thinking about my son. The doctor said his fever could have been worse if I waited any longer." The courtroom grows quiet. Judge Caprio leans forward. "Judge Caprio, you know, sometimes life gives us choices that aren't really choices. You chose your child's health over a parking rule. That's not something to be ashamed of." Soft, emotional piano swells. It's in this moment that the courtroom realizes this isn't about a ticket. It's about compassion. On Judge Caprio's face, eyes full of empathy. "Judge Caprio, let me ask you something, Sarah. How are you managing right now?" Woman, sniffling. "Honestly, Your Honor, barely. Between rent, groceries, and school fees, I'm drowning." Judge takes a deep breath. Judge Caprio. "Well, today I'm going to dismiss this ticket. But not because you asked for sympathy, because your priorities were right." Audience claps softly. The woman covers her face, crying in disbelief. In a world that often forgets mercy, Judge Caprio reminds us, compassion is the highest form of justice. Emotional music fades into something hopeful. The woman wipes her tears as Judge Caprio speaks directly to her. "Judge Caprio, you're doing your best. And sometimes, your best deserves a break, woman," smiling through tears. "Thank you, Your Honor." "You don't know what this means to me, Judge Caprio." Kind smile. "I think I do, ma'am. Go home and hug your kids. That's all the payment I need." Courtroom audience, teary-eyed, a quiet round of applause. In that small courtroom in Providence, a judge didn't just dismiss a fine, he restored hope. And sometimes that's all a person needs to keep going. Music swells. Montage of Judge Caprio smiling, the mom leaving with relief, slow fade to black. Moments like this remind us that kindness still exists in this world, and justice can have a heart. If this story touched your heart, tell us what part moved you the most in the comments below. Because every story we share comes from real people like her.